first, just mentally, what is it like right now when it's not just a loss? It's obviously really tough, but when playoff hopes and things are vanquished right now.
I'd just say it stings. It stings bad, especially the way we lost. Hats off to Utah. They played the best football game I could see a team playing. And it hurts because there's a lot of expectations, but on top of the expectations, we knew what we could have been. Even though we're not done yet, the potential was there, and we didn't maximize it. We didn't grab the opportunity that was right in front of us. So yeah.
Particularly in the first half, was there anything in particular? It seemed like anytime you guys started to get a little momentum or drive, either there was a penalty, there was a negative play, something that kind of derailed you guys. Was that a fair assessment that there were just things that you guys were shooting yourselves in the foot on a lot?
A lot of shooting ourselves in our foot in the first half. Not being able to create momentum, it's a huge thing, especially for a team like this, especially on offense where they run the ball really well. They're a really good football team, and just not being able to create momentum and score points on offense is a huge thing, especially for our defense. We got to be able to keep it complementary, and we didn't do that today.
Those three drives that the offense had, where you get it close to the red zone or in the red zone, you don't come away with points. How critical in the moment did those feel? And obviously you see them build the lead there. It kind of felt slipping away. Just how tough that was in the first half, those three drives.
I would say it's very tough. Certain drives we had a chance, like a really good chance, and we let it slip out of our fingers, and that was just that.
What limited you getting out and running? Usually you have a bunch of 10, 15, 20-yard runs. Today you didn't have any. What was limiting you?
I wouldn't say anything was limiting me. They played really well on defense, and they kept everything in front of them. So
I know you guys preach the next man up so often, but you guys are missing Jalen, you're missing Johnny, Mike is gone. Just how difficult is that to overcome so many guys who play so many snaps?
it's difficult, but I would say it's something that we can handle. Working on it and continuous reps will be the biggest thing, especially with gaining confidence. It'll happen.
We understand you're a tough guy. You've played through a lot already in your life and your career.
Mm-hmm.
We know about the wrist last week, and clearly you got bent back pretty good on that one hit, and were favoring yourself a lot in the second half. How hurt are you right now? This isn't excuses, maybe, I understand. How hurt are you?
I would just say this, it doesn't matter. Whatever I could do for my team, I'm going to do it. So regardless of how hurt I am, I'm going to be out there for my teammates.
What was the locker room like after this? I know coaches asked this question, but just you guys have so much in front of you to play for. Obviously, a huge game this next week for the division. How does everybody seem like they're on the right path?
I would say it's just understanding that there's opportunity there for something big. And even though, like, you guys asked about or saying about we have a young team, I would say a lot of people have their head on straight, and we'll bounce back from this. So I wouldn't even worry about it.
What is your chemistry like, though, with some of these younger receivers? Obviously, we've seen Chris out there, we've seen Devin out there, but Troy and Dante, guys that are playing big snaps. Is that something that is kind of a process this week just to kind of get that comfort level with those guys?
It's always a process, but it's nothing that we won't overcome. So.
We understand that the playoff is part of the conversation every week, and you probably not going to focus on that. But when that's off the table now, and you are a super senior, you weren't here in 19 to experience it. But what is going through your mind? What do you think will be going through your mind on this plane ride home of that this season will not include that possibility?
Including the possibility, not including the possibility, I'm going to be honest with you, it's still a great opportunity in front of us. And I feel like as a team, we need to understand that. And I feel like we do. It's hard because it's a social media-based world, and everybody is hounding on us right now about playoff implications or whatever the case may be. But life happens. It's not always going to be the best, and today just wasn't one of those days. And Utah had one of the best days I could see a team have. So just looking forward, I feel like we understand that we have this amazing opportunity in front of us, even though it may not be the playoff. But not too many teams get to play in other bowls that are up there in those tiers. So I would say just be thankful for the opportunities that we have.
Thanks, Anthony.